All right, what's up? This is What's the Ruby Podcast. Your boy Dr. J.
B-Mo.
Ashley Ray.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
It's been like, what, 3 weeks or something like that?
No, it's been less than about 2 weeks.
It's been two weeks.
Where y'all been?
I've been working, man. Where you been?
Here, well.
All right, we know.
Yeah, pretty much.
You always on trips and living your best life and shit.
I had to go see the family. I miss my brother and my niece.
I know I seen all your snaps and stuff. Y'all was having a good old family time.
I love them.
Just dancing and jigging. And
You know how we do.
How'd y'all's talent show go? Did you show your talents?
Yeah, she had to go to bed.
What was the talent?
My talent? Oh, I played the drums.
Oh, okay.
I
That was
bought some drums like 2 Christmases ago. So my talent was the drums. I sung Jodeci.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which Jodeci?
All my life.
Give us the full rendition.
She gave us the
I
hands.
know she a hand.
Shit.
Whatever.
Give us that full rendition.
She sung whatever the hell she sung.
I seen, what was it? She was practicing it too on the snap that you posted.
Oh, she like Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was something with the Houston.
She likes a lot of old school songs. It's like a little mini me. I love it. Without me having a kid. That's great.
That's all you need. Get you a niece or something, and you ain't gotta have no kid.
He didn't have a son. We said,
Why don't you just have a son?
like I said, well, let me meet that right man. God send me that right man. Maybe.
We gonna pray for you.
That's what I'm talking about. He gonna deliver.
He gonna
I
deliver.
had a friend ask me, how's dating like? I was like, I'd rather not talk about that. Let's just keep going about
Dating
life.
life is what
Say
it
you
is.
say it's cold out here.
And it's cold. Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah.
Cuffing season's over for me.
It's not over.
Oh, it's over.
You might just have to like
Nah, it's over.
get on the waiver wire. Get on the waiver wire and
It's
see what
done.
you can scoop.
I just feel like you start talking to somebody now, do I still gotta buy a gift?
What, like Christmas?
Yeah, I don't
No, it's too late for that.
Yeah, it's too late.
Thank
you
you.
passed that stage.
Yeah, like you had to been talking since like September to have to buy a Christmas gift.
Mm.
Like this is almost November.
So cuffing season's over.
No, cuffing season is not necessarily over. You just Christmas gift season is over.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Like I
you
said,
ain't gotta buy no Christmas gift.
Yeah, like I said, I ain't got no gift. I'm just gonna be.
You can buy me a gift.
No, I'm working.
I'm here
I'm working
now.
this Christmas, so yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have my drink and that Christmas song playing.
Bills will be.
Yeah. Oh, this Christmas.
He like that song.
Got the blues.
It's
Yeah.
like an old nigga song.
Yeah. That's why he's just sad. He's just sad for no goddamn reason.
Right.
He's just,
Christmas blues.
yeah. Christmas blues, nigga.
I'm actually cold. I'm good.
What's your favorite Christmas song, Ash? You don't have no favorite Christmas song?
It's gotta be Temptation. I
Silent
like
Night.
that. Yeah. No, that mistletoe. That one.
I'm gonna get to know you better.
This
This
Christmas.
Yeah. Which version? Who got to sing it?
I like Donny Hathaway. No, he sang that.
I like the way Chris Brown did Donny Hathaway's version.
No, you a
You
new
know,
nigga.
yeah, I'm saying you like a new school
You a
ass
new
nigga.
nigga.
Hey,
New niggas.
Chris
No.
Brown can sing.
No.
I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, he tried that little tenderness on Otis Redding. It was alright, but
Yeah, it was
Otis sung it better.
Oh, Otis.
That's my favorite song.
Oh,
Otis did the number, and the horns was playing, and oh Lord, take me back.
Yeah. I mean,
I can't mess with I can't talk to a guy that don't know music. That's my damn problem.
Man, that's some new nigga shit though.
Yeah.
Trying to say Silent Night, yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Silent Night, Temptation, Silent Night is good. My favorite is still Let It Snow, Boys and Men.
Let it snow. That's okay.
Like, especially when it was snowing. Facebook wouldn't let me post my video because I took a video last time
Oh.
when it was snowing.
Yeah.
I had Let It Snow playing in the background.
And they
I
got
thought
you,
that was
huh?
still that. Yeah,
They
it's
got
about
me.
Violating rights and shit.
Okay, can you post videos now? I can't post no videos.
Oh, you must have done something bad because they ain't just
They
take my
won't let me
privileges
post
away.
nothing, y'all. That's why I got off Facebook. I'm like, forget y'all. Instagram let me post everything I want.
I know, but
It's not kind of.
I don't know, but I gotta listen to that Christmas time, and then I gotta listen to H-Town,
What's that?
Knocking Boots.
Knocking boots.
On Christmas?
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
Christmas
they got
song.
Christmas? Oh.
Yeah, it's called, it's the same song, they just changed it up, talking about we knocking boots on Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that.
Me
one.
neither.
I'll play it for you later on, but yeah.
Knocking
Me
boots
neither.
on Christmas.
Yeah.
Somebody knocking the boots.
Yeah.
On Christmas.
On Christmas. He say this on this Christmas. Somebody's rocking, knocking the boots.
And you keep saying on this Christmas.
Yes, on this Christmas. Then it had the
They
breakdown
were just
part.
trying to make some money.
They did. Because on the breakdown part, he was bust out to my Jingle Bells.
He did.
Yeah.
They do. Okay, I
Yeah.
have heard that.
Yeah.
I was like, this the most ghetto
Every
stuff.
Christmas gotta hear that.
God damn.
Your mama used to play that?
You trying to say, my nigga?
Oh, no. Sorry.
No, he's not getting
Sorry. I just asked. I was just.
I'm
Never mind.
saying old people do kind of crazy shit. Like something she asked me one time about the changing her ringtone, her playback. You know what I'm saying? Ringtone. She was like, yeah. I was like, what song you want? She's like, what's that song? Not as yet, but she's like, where? To like the put it song. I was like, where you want me to put it?
Where
Do you want me to put it?
She like
Do you
that?
want, I say that's not going on your phone.
Why you trying to stop your mama flow?
And my auntie started laughing at this shit. She's like,
Damn, you a hater.
And she was like, oh, what? Because she didn't really pay attention to it.
She don't know what they talking about.
She wasn't paying. She's like, I just like the song.
Yeah,
My mama don't know what my neck, my back. She just like that.
Lick my pussy and my crack.
I don't think we were playing. We played the radio version
Yeah.
or something. Then when she heard the radio, oh my God. Oh no, don't you playing that? Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, my mama was always hip to the stuff she shouldn't know and what we shouldn't be listening to. She was real strict on us. So, like, I ain't. Mama didn't have no problem. I mean, we did have like some like the old school songs playing outside, like a lot of Luther and shit like that.
Like Stand Up In It, those type of songs.
Stand up in it.
University independent.
Candy Liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm your candy liquor.
Hey.
Shit, no, watch my life. But
Your mama ain't play none of that.
I don't think I heard Candy Liquor. I'd have to go back and hit it to know.
Stroking.
I been stroking.
I heard stroking. Yeah, I've been stroking.
Stroke it
That's
to
different.
the east.
Yeah.
What's that? What
But
is
I feel
that?
like
Class card?
Class Club.
Yeah, Class
Club.
Oh shit, class card up.
old people be using that song like it don't really mean what it's saying. Like you could hear it.
The nigga said stroke a Clarence Carter, don't stroke too fast.
Yeah.
If my shit ain't tight enough, you can stick it in my
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. How can you not know what they talking
Oh
about?
no, they know what he's talking about, but they try to make it seem like
They act like
yeah.
they don't know.
Yeah, they act like they.
Because I didn't know what he was talking about. I was like, oh, he said that. Oh.
Because I've heard it like before.
Well, you be young, you don't know.
I'm saying,
I
like,
guess you don't know.
well, a lot of kids heard it because it was on the little
The
collection,
commercial, yeah.
the collection of songs.
Stroke it to, yeah.
That's true. I learned a lot of songs from them commercials on BET and shit.
Yeah.
I used to like the church one, like when they have Mahalia Jackson. So the hills will come. My brother like, you really like that? Yeah, I love it.
Mahalia Jackson.
Mahala, whatever.
Yeah, you said it.
I said it.
Mahalia.
You don't like her?
She old. Like I mean, she do like old gospel music.
I know.
Like, for old people.
Wait a minute.
What was the gospel song that like on Martin when Brother Man was like, "Who in the hell left the gate open?" They was singing the song off the commercials.
Oh man, I know which episode you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of what song.
I just like how he said, "Who in the hell left the gate open?"
Man, but anywho, we didn't even talk about like how y'all weekend and other shit. Man, we done gone on so many tangents, Christmas and old people songs and shit. How y'all been? Like weeks wise?
Tired.
Yeah.
Tired.
Tuesday.
About being more tired.
My God.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, basically to just explain to everybody that's listening, like we've been off and on with the episodes and everything, mainly because everybody been busy. I've been working. I had football. We had football season pretty much. It's almost over. We got about a month or so left of it. But I had football stuff. Ashley been going on trips. Wash been working. So
And shit, working and traveling, doing the same
Yeah.
thing. Moving around.
Everybody moving around.
So
So we try to get back on track. You know, after football season and everything, I should be back at least to a steady schedule, at least for the most part. Other than the holidays coming up. Shout out to Thanksgiving coming up soon and
Food.
around the corner.
and
Food
Christmas
and
right
liquor.
after that. I'm gonna try. You know what I'm gonna try to do for November? I'm going to try to go no alcohol in November. I mean, other than like the given events, because I have like 3 events lined up in November
Then
already.
you ain't going.
I mean, no, but what I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna drink at those events.
He'll only be a social drinker.
Social.
I am a social drinker.
That's a good one.
Okay.
then I'm trying to be like you.
But when
I'm trying to be like
when
you,
the
period.
drinks get to flowing, I don't know.
But I'm trying to be like you, period, because you be working out, you don't be drinking.
Because my blood pressure, y'all don't like that. Y'all don't want to feel the pain I go through with the blood pressure. That is nothing to play with.
I mean, I feel you. I
It's
understand.
nothing. I'll be like, nah, I gotta keep
My
working
blood
out.
pressure been high a long time.
I can feel it in my body. Like, I don't feel right when it's like that.
I mean,
And it actually helps me with stress.
it's funny because like I do notice that like the difference I feel when I've been eating right and exercising and all that shit, and then like for whatever reason my body still like I'd be like, no, I want some of that terrible food.
Yeah,
wanna
I
sit
want
at home and
I want a
eat.
burger right now.
Hey, check this out. So today I went to Bernie's Burger Bus in the Heights. That shit is really good.
It's in the Heights?
It's in the Heights, right off of not 20th, it's like 21st Street in Yale.
Bernie's Burger
Bernie's
Hut?
Burger Bus.
Bus.
And it's like in the side of the building kind of has like a bus shape to it. And when you get inside, they have like the menu is stuff that has to do with school. So it's like you can get the principal, the hall pass, the detention, like all the burgers and stuff have different names like that. But anyway, I got the hall pass, which was a grilled chicken sandwich.
Okay.
Which I thought, I was like, I'm trying to be healthy.
It ain't
That
healthy.
shit tasted too good to be healthy. And you know when something tastes real good, you know,
That's
this
why I
shit
was like,
ain't
this
healthy.
shit ain't good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, this shit ain't healthy. So like it had like grilled chicken on it, some thick bacon, some avocado spread stuff in there.
Oh my God, I'm hungry now.
It had like some fried onion strips on it.
Tell me how it tastes when it went in your mouth.
Whoa. Whoa. I feel real uncomfortable.
The Me Too movement. That's the Me Too movement.
I just witnessed an assault. God
I
damn.
feel very
God
uncomfortable
damn.
right now.
Tell me, talk slow. Tell me how it went into your mouth.
That's how much I love food. Like, how did that onion go? Because I want it so
Start
bad.
licking her lips and looking at her shit. Like,
What the
Tell
hell?
me a little bit more about
All
that.
right, I'm hungry as hell. You just talk about food. I'm so
I'm
hungry.
tell you, did it ease?
Did it eat it to you?
Juices just drip down.
It actually did. It was
See,
kinda
goddamn, that mean it was good. Did you wipe it with a napkin or did you try to catch it with your tongue?
What is wrong with you?
Shit, I'm
Damn,
hungry.
he's hungry. Shit.
Hungry as fuck.
God damn.
Nah, you is
Trying
hungry.
to catch you in your tongue. Whatever.
But on that
I'm
same
like,
note,
what time they close? I might have to just run over
Let me
there.
smell your top lip right quick.
let me smell your face.
You know what I had for
You
lunch?
say I season on your fingers from the fries, huh?
That's what I had for lunch.
Yeah.
Tuna wrapped in some lettuce. Dry ass tuna.
Scrumptious.
Great.
I mean, that's like last night I had.
And a chocolate piece of cake. Fuck it.
Because I worked out yesterday. Well, that was too much.
We going in. What?
But I worked out
Sorry.
yesterday, so I was like, I wanted to eat healthy last night, so I had like a rice cake sandwich. So that's
I don't know how you be eating this. Like, you showed a picture of
It's
that or
just
something?
like bread.
No. Rice cake's nasty.
They don't taste like shit.
Right, they're nasty.
Like
and then, like,
cardboard.
crunch, it's just
It's
nasty.
just
I don't like
and
the
the
taste.
thing is, I only eat it because I need something
Tell
with
us
the
the
meat and cheese.
You put meat and cheese on it. You
Yeah.
didn't ruin the whole damn sandwich.
The only thing different is bread.
Why don't you just wrap it up in some lettuce? It's just nasty.
I can do that too with lettuce costs and it don't last.
It don't.
So I need rice cakes last you a long time. And I
Yeah,
don't
they
eat
still,
it, and I can't
and
eat
they're
it often.
still on like the cabinet. I'm gonna throw that shit away.
You know what else I did the other day? Because I had some other rice cakes, like some apple cinnamon rice cakes, and
Oh, I have
I used them
They
to put
still
like a little
nasty.
peanut butter on them.
They said that's good for you.
Yeah, it was.
I don't like peanut butter.
And it's filling. You get
Yeah.
almond butter. You get there's a whole bunch of different butters you can get. You just don't like nothing.
Mm-mm.
What do you like? That is healthy. What healthy foods do you eat? What do you like to eat that's healthy? I mean, I know you eat healthy food.
Nothing. I don't like none
you
of
don't
the
like
shit. We
none
just
of it?
eat it. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Wow.
No, I don't like it.
You know, I used like when I first started
Nothing tastes good.
getting healthy. Like I kind of grew to like avocado.
I love avocado. Yeah, I can eat that shit by
I
itself.
don't like.
You know, like I love
You
it.
give me a little salt and pepper on some avocado. And it's
Oh, you put salt and pepper on
good.
that?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I could eat it out, like just cut it open and eat it.
I mean, I eat it like that too, but you add a little salt and pepper to it. It's really good. Kind of like tomatoes. You know how people eat tomatoes?
Yeah, I can bite a
Salt, pepper,
tomato.
yeah.
I don't put salt, but I just bite
You
it.
just, you nasty.
Well, you know.
Just like you.
Nah.
So you been talking about food porn a minute ago and shit.
I love food.
I know a guy.
God, I love food.
But,
I love food like I love God.
Won't he do it? Yeah, it comes God and food.
I love my Jesus and I love my snacks.
Anywho, man, we like 15 minutes in. Let me, so anyway, for this week, I'm not really gonna go too much into like the main segment. We're not really gonna check yourself per se, because we kind of wanted to talk about the fact that we've been doing this for about a year now.
Yeah.
Hello, we're October 1st.
Congrats.
Yeah, we did October. Congrats to to us, to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I was like,
I remember the first time I came out here, I was like, what is this going to be like?
yeah, because it was just me and Washington first, and then
Yeah.
for 2 shows and then
Ashley showed up.
Yeah.
and never left.
I never left.
She's like Norm off Cheers.
Yeah,
I like Norm.
Barely hear
I never watched Cheers, so.
You are a new nigga.
me.
You got Netflix. Watch some Cheers.
No, I
Soon
actually
as
tried to
Norm-
start watching
Norm.
Frasier.
Oh, I love Frasier. I watched all
couldn't
of
get
them.
into it.
Oh my God, I love Frasier.
I watched Seinfeld multiple times, but I can't watch Frasier because I was like, I'm gonna get into some white people shows, and Seinfeld was the one, not Frasier.
You like Friends?
No,
I never got into Friends. I never could do Friends.
You can't do Friends?
I like Seinfeld. I can never do Friends.
I'm
Seinfeld.
surprised. That's not okay. You don't like what was that, Frasier?
I watched some of Frasier. I didn't really care for it that much though.
Yeah, like Seinfeld, I could legit sit and watch Seinfeld because I just turn it on before I go to bed
I
sometimes.
can't watch it like that. Yeah, that put me to sleep.
Yeah,
That's why I watch Friends. It put me to sleep.
a lot of them white people shows, like the white people comedies, they be like.
But you can't tell me Ross ain't funny.
I couldn't
and
tell
his
you Ross
sister.
was funny because I don't watch the show.
You need to.
It wasn't funny.
No, I couldn't imagine it. Yeah.
I love Friends.
You know what? I did see a clip of like I don't know their names, but the one dude with the black hair and like the brown hair dude, and they were like watching Baywatch on the phone with each other. That scene was kind of funny.
Joey and Chandler.
I guess so. Yeah, them two. They were watching Baywatch and they were on the phone with each other. And like Baywatch is coming on. They started talking about the
Yeah,
stuff
they
that's
weren't
going
roommates
on.
anymore. Joey moved out because he got. See, I know this shit. Joey moved out because he got a good job.
I like you up.
I know he was really excited about Friends. Like it just came out.
So they was still missing each
I
other.
watched the Real Friends. Real Friends.
Yeah.
Who? Oh, I know y'all like
No,
the
Living Single.
Living Single.
Living Single.
Yeah, that was my show. You know who I liked? Who did I like?
On what?
Who did I like on?
Living
Living
Single.
Single?
Yeah, who did y'all like on Living Single?
I mean, not that I really liked anybody on.
You ain't
Living
have a
Single.
person that was like, oh, they so funny. I like them.
No, not really. Just so funny.
Maxine was
Maxine was funny, but I
Yeah.
mean, I wasn't just like, yeah, that's my favorite character. Like,
Yeah.
She was my favorite. She liked food too.
For Maxine Shaw.
It was
The
funny.
attorney a law.
You
The
know what?
Maverick. Ride the Maverick. Oh. I like shows.
Yeah, no, you know what I liked about it, and I mean, I liked it and kind of didn't like it at the same time, is how, like, they downplayed how successful Maxine was.
Yeah.
Like, she was, like, real
Yeah, she was the
successful
shit.
lawyer.
Yeah.
Like, she was winning all her cases and shit. But it was like, you never really knew that because she was just cracking jokes the whole show. Like damn, y'all really downplayed how, like, when I went back and watched, I was like, God, she was really successful.
Yeah.
They had like a lot. Like she was successful. Kyle was really successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle was real successful.
And they still had roommates. Except
They tell
Maxine.
you how cost of living and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cost of living high, really.
I mean,
New York.
Ginger had her own damn magazine.
Yeah, the employees and shit.
But that was
Yeah.
her house, though.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was watching the other day, and one of them owns that brownstone because they were talking about they called somebody a tenant. Either Kyle and them were Khadijah's tenant or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, because they were
Okay.
talking about and like
I wish that was on Netflix.
what's the dude name?
Overton.
Overton was like
Obi.
the super
Yeah.
of the building, and one of them owned the building,
Mm-hmm.
and so like everybody else was just renting out from there. So
It wasn't Regine because her mama.
yeah, no, Regine was the least successful. Like she seemed the
No,
most successful.
St. Clair didn't have no job.
She's just a cousin from out of
Well,
town.
yeah, she was Khadijah's cousin,
Yeah,
so she was
but-
like a secretary.
Yeah.
She was an actress, struggling actress.
Yeah, she was trying to be an
whatever.
actress. I mean, but her and Regine were pretty much in the same boat.
Regine was bougie and
trying to make it. That's just like something.
It kind of, when you kind of think about it, you kind of think about all the kind of shows had that kind of dynamic when they had 4 people. Because Living Single was just a black version of Golden Girls.
Right.
How?
Because Regine was Blanche, Devereaux.
No, she wasn't out there hoeing. She was.
Yeah, she was.
She was.
She wasn't hoeing.
She wasn't hoeing, but
She
she was
wasn't
out
hoeing.
there. She was out like she was the one going on dates every
She
day.
going dates.
That doesn't mean she hoeing. See, that's what.
And she talking about sleeping with him too.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
You had to go back and watch those shows because, like, you could tell she was kind of home.
Okay, what did you do?
Regine was Blanche Devereaux, Betty White's character, who was kind of clueless and stuff like that.
Oh.
Was, what's her name?
Sinclair.
Sinclair. Yeah.
Sinclair.
With the grandma.
Dorothy was kind of like Queen Latifah,
Okay.
and then the grandma.
Oh, Maxine.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
I was
got
cracking
that
jokes on
outspoken
it.
Always
one,
making jokes.
and that
Yeah,
outspoken one don't give a damn.
Yeah.
You always gotta have that one.
Yeah, so.
And they do it in every show, like you said, Girlfriends, Living Single.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, you gotta have that fast friend, that clueless friend.
Who was the fast friend and girlfriend?
The one with the tattoos. What's
Yeah.
her name?
She was
The free spirit one.
She was a free spirit.
Yeah.
Who was the clueless one?
She was also close.
That's what basically that's how I thought it was. Mm-hmm.
They tried to mix it up on y'all. That's what.
Yeah, like,
I thought. Well.
But anyway, we gotta get back to the.
Okay,
what we
my
talking
bad.
about. Anyway.
We're back.
oh, y'all know places.
Yeah.
1 year, baby. Y'all know places.
You we made
One year.
We still ain't focused.
Yeah. Okay, so basically to give y'all a rundown of like what happened, it was like one day I used to talk a lot of shit. Well, I always talk a lot of shit in my life.
I believe you.
But I wasn't always outspoken. So like only people that I was close to would I say shit to. And so like as I got through PV, I started to speak out more and more. And then when I got out of PV and became a teacher, I became a little bit more outgoing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I used to tell people like what I thought of things a lot. And I was on, and then like Twitter came about, and so I put all that shit on Twitter. And so like people were like, "Oh my God, you always saying shit." And I'm like, "Yeah, I always have shit to say." And so like one day I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna start a podcast." And then Wash was like, "Yeah, you know what? I wanted to do one too." And so we're like, "All right, well let's do one." And then that's how it started.
And here comes West Riveting.
Yeah, actually no, it was like a 2-year span somewhere in there.
No, it wasn't 2 years, but it was like about 6 months.
6
Yeah,
months.
About 6 months. Because
I remember you talking about it.
the idea, like I said, it was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to do a podcast. I started getting into podcasts. And I was like, I think this would be a way to just kind of express feelings that you kind of have pent up. You kind of just yelling at the TV, yelling at your phone, have another outlet to talk about some stuff.
True.
Yeah.
And then we had our frat picnic, and we ended up talking about it. He was talking about writing a blog and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I had started a blog in like 2010, 2011, and I just never came up with it.
I was really shocked when Watch wanted to do a podcast.
Yeah.
'Cause you ain't that open.
Yeah. So I wanted to do something different. Like I said, we brought the mental health thing. I forgot what brought that about. And we was talking about doing that. So we was like, oh, I want to do a podcast. Oh, I want to do one too. Cool. Then 6 months in, shit happened.
Yeah, nothing.
And then, like in August or whatever of that same year, August happened, and it was like, hey, are we going to do this? And next thing you know, we just start buying shit.
Yeah, random shit.
We start buying shit. I seen a mic. Let's buy this mic. Let's
And
buy
that's
this.
how it started.
That's how it started. And then leads to us doing like 2 shows and being like, hey, me talking to you.
Yeah.
And being like, hey, because you telling me I just want to do something in my life. I need to find something, an outlet. I need to find to express myself.
This shit has got me in so much trouble.
Hey,
But it also actually helps me with, this is like my therapy every now and then.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like, and the other thing is, like, we skipped over the part, like, the first episode we made, like, it doesn't even exist right now. The first episode we made, like, disappeared.
I want to hear it.
But because it was just like, it was all over the place. It was like worse than today.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
That shit could come back and be like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we was like F-bombs here and
it was
That's
like
how I
Harrison.
thought.
but she was flying.
Nah, it was a lot worse. And I said nigga a lot. Because
Yeah.
I do say nigga a lot in
Me
like
too.
real life.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, but in that episode, like, I was saying a lot of stuff. And I was like, you know what? Before we put this out, I'm going to, like, cut back on all the cussing and the use of the N-word and things like that. So I was like,
Because while you being honest about what you're saying, you want to say it in a make sense way.
Yeah.
Because, like, you
You
got...
understand me.
I understand you. But you ain't got to be like, nigga, every other word. Like, that first episode, we was like...
But y'all were just working out the first.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
just
So y'all
having
just
a
kind of
conversation.
feel on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other thing is, like, as we were, because we had discussed the podcast before we actually started it, and when we discussed it, we had kind of discussed being it, doing it around like mental health, things like that, and we wanted to be able to reach an audience that wasn't just, us. You know what I'm saying? People that are just that
Black?
speak like that. No, like that. Like we wanted to be able to reach out to like to reach out to like professional people as well.
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? In like mental health professions and mental
Yeah.
health professions to be like interested in promoting us and things like that. I mean, we still haven't worked to that level yet, but like the initial idea was that we want people to be like, hey, I have some clients and they may want to speak to you, blah blah blah. But the way we were talking on there, didn't sound
we
professional at all.
couldn't market that way. That way we did so we couldn't market it to nobody.
Yeah. And we're still working on the marketing part of it, but like it's a lot better now than it was in that episode.
Yeah.
It was bad. It was really bad.
It was two Negroes on the mic just
just
going off.
going off about
I
whatever.
can
happened.
understand that because I think the first time I ever was on here, I was probably going off.
Yeah, like we were still in that mode. Probably
But
when we
it's
first got
scary.
on here.
This ain't easy to get on here and just voice your opinion because people gonna judge you.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I guess my whole thing about voicing my opinion is like I like it because I want people to start a conversation with me about it because I want to hear other people's views.
me too.
Yeah. So
I'm
like,
not always right, but we can agree to disagree, or I can be like, you know what, you were right about that.
Yeah, because my thing is like by doing something like this that we're doing, since we're putting it out there on the internet, stuff like that, you never know what somebody's gonna catch on to,
right?
True.
Kind of thing. Because I was listening to something and people was talking about how Lil Yachty's trash, whatever, right?
He was trash last night.
Well, I heard that.
Oh.
That shit was so
He
bad.
was so trash.
Oh,
You didn't see that performance?
He did a halftime performance for
I was
the
hurt.
football game last
I
night.
ain't watching now.
I recorded a little bit on my Snapchat.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
trash.
It was crazy.
Mm.
But they were saying like how if life was different, he would have been in college, probably still struggling, whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah.
He
But-
looks like he's struggling. Oh,
but-
I'm sorry.
But for his song he made called One Night, whatever, somebody did like on the Snap or whatever, or IG, played like a snippet of his stuff. Because he was just a SoundCloud rapper.
Right.
They played like a snippet of it and it caught fire. And that's what boosted his career.
Oh,
By that just getting heard by the right person and putting
you
it out
seen
there.
that damn performance?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Right, but like his whole life changed off of like one little snippet, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
And people like it's just funny how the commentator was like, Lil Yachty has an album coming out. They don't know who the hell Lil Yachty is, and I was like, wow.
I mean, they just speak whatever's on their screen.
Basically, they make it seem like he's just so dope.
Little Yachty
I was
coming
like,
on to perform,
Yeah.
aka Little Boat.
But yeah, and that was the whole thing is that like we wanted to make sure that we put some information out that was like it could be marketed to multiple people, and if taken, if one snippet got out, then whatever snippet got out, then we can explain it. You know what I'm saying? We can actually have a conversation about it. So that's why I don't mind having random conversations, especially like on here, because like usually if I'm giving an opinion on something, it's something that I may not feel super strongly about, but I'm at least somewhat well versed on it. I'm kind of informed because I don't like speaking on things I'm not informed about.
I speak about stuff I'm not informed about all the time.
A lot of people
No,
do.
Well,
I do.
no, but this is my thing. This will make you different, though. You might speak on something that you're not informed about, but you
But
ask
I've learned
questions.
a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
I learned
you
a lot on
ask.
this show actually.
Some people don't ask questions.
Oh, that's true.
Loud and wrong all the time.
All the time. It's okay to ask questions.
Yeah.
No,
I ask questions all the time.
no,
I even ask questions when I know the answer to catch that nigga in the lie. Next episode, why you lie?
I'm not going there with you today.
Yeah, you went into another level.
Yeah,
Oh.
another thing.
It happened.
But yeah, like I said, a lot of that has happened. Like I said, a lot of things surprised me over a year. Like I said, by starting this, I didn't really. You expect big things
Mhm.
and stuff like that, but you kind of like table your expectations and stuff.
Mhm.
Like I say, it's a year we doing this, and like the year went by kind of fast.
Really?
Yeah,
And you just kind of like, damn, we still doing this shit.
yeah.
And when you talk to other people that do podcasts, whatever the case may be, and you see that one of the best things you can do is consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people don't have consistency. A lot of people want to do this, but don't want to do what it takes to do this.
And it's not easy because I'm not consistent. So y'all have pushed me to be consistent with something in my life. y'all do be like, you coming?
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
I was
It depends. Sometimes I be like, God damn, we gotta record today because I ain't feeling this shit. But when I get here, I feel better. I ain't consistent with
I mean, it like you said, it's we've been building on consistency, but you know, when our schedules start to conflict, that's when our inconsistency comes. But I think that like Wash said about other people doing podcasts, they were like, you know, they have to be consistent and you got to keep wanting to do it or whatever. Because I know a lot of people do them and then they like fall off. Because I follow some podcasts now, like multiple that I thought were like really good podcasts.
Yes,
like,
me too. And
they just stopped recording.
I was mad. I followed this religious one, and she just started back. I was like, "Thank you," because I missed my whole sermon for the past couple of months. I was out there in the streets bad.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh well, you know.
You were bad because you missed your podcast.
She fell off the wagon because she had her spiritual advisor.
Basically, it's her fault. I'm over
right.
popping it real for real.
Anyway, I mean, I think a lot of people. The thing is that you may not have. I mean, you may not be getting anything out of it. Like you're not getting any.
I'm gonna be busy.
I mean, you be busy, and you don't feel like it's that important anymore. Like, cause it's like
you never know who needs to hear a good word.
That's
be like, oh, girl, you crazy too? Yes.
Yeah, you never know who hears something, even if it's not like a regular listener. It may be somebody that just happened to come across it this one time. And they're like, man, you know, I really dig what they're saying, or I relate to them in some kind of way. And I'm gonna keep listening, and then all of a sudden you don't want to record them because you're like, man, nobody listen to this shit anyway.
Yeah. To hear that men have feelings, I just never knew.
That is true too, and that was our other reason for starting this, because
black men, especially black men, y'all don't talk about feelings.
Because we're not supposed to.
I know.
That's just a rule.
I wish y'all keep that shit to yourself, to be honest, though. Just saying. I'm having a hard time with this shit right now.
Like you say, you're supposed to be hard, you're supposed to not let your emotions show and keep all that shit pinned inside you and stuff. Which is not healthy at all.
Yeah. I know, but when you're not used to that, I'm not used to a man being
open with his emotions.
Yeah.
And then when they start this shit, then they mad because you be like, oh, you gonna, whoa.
Like I said, with this parent shit, how many times we had discussions and you be like, y'all talk about that? That's how y'all really feel?
I really didn't think men talk about shit. I thought y'all watch sports all day.
I mean, no, because we having like deep conversations sometimes. I mean, like barbershop talk is barbershop talk because it's like.
I've been in the barbershop. They weren't talking about.
I mean, but I'm saying like you talk about like real surface level stuff in the barbershop, but like if you think about how deep those conversations get about surface stuff, about sports and random shit, think about somebody that you're actually close to that y'all have a lot of conversations about life shit. Like a lot of our conversations get really deep, but you just don't share that with all males or everybody at all.
Men really be like, man, I just feel like I ain't going nowhere in life, dog.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
Like I've had conversations before where like the beginning of the conversation was, damn dog, my life is in shambles. That's how the conversation starts, and then we go from there.
I had a good conversation with my brother with Oklahoma this past weekend. He was just talking about I don't want to be with a man I keep complimenting like over and over. You doing a good job. Damn, you should know that. He was like, I like to hear compliments.
I do too. That's
I was like, how many you gotta hear? Like.
I mean, sometimes you just. But it just depends on the person.
Yeah.
Like,
because this is the thing, like you say, it depends on the person, but it kind of goes down to if a guy is doing something, right? Mm-hmm. And basically in the back of your mind, you gotta be like, he ain't really got to do this. So
I am going to say thank you, but niggas don't even take thank you in consideration. I'm not going to keep saying, oh, you're the best guy ever. Thank you for what you did.
I don't think I need all of that.
Yeah. That's what I'm like. It's some dudes that want me to bow down and be like, you ain't never got treated like that. Nigga, I told you thank you.
Yeah.
I ain't have to say that.
I mean, I think thank you is good. I don't like it if I'm doing something and thank you. That's cool.
I'm not.
But I mean, like sometimes it just like I said depends on the person that you would. We had a conversation.
Yeah, we did have an episode.
Yeah. And that kind of stuff.
I'm kind of weak in the love languages part, but hell, I'm growing.
I mean, and it's hard. But I mean, like sometimes some people don't take thank you as you really being appreciative. Like that's the bare minimum. Like, yeah, you said thank you, but I mean, you say thank you to the waiter for handing you some water. Like, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm in the same place as this nigga that handed you a glass of water.
Sound like him. They're like, you need to be like, oh, thank you for just opening your eyes this morning and looking at me. You're such a great man.
That's extra.
I know.
That's real extra.
That's all I talk to is extra.
That's a man and woman thing. Like I say, you can say,
I want
some people just looking for one thank you,
Mhm.
and other people looking for more than that. Like say you tell them thank you, and they're like, that's it.
Okay,
So-
what question do you not like for a woman to ask you?
We can get into a whole other conversation.
Sorry.
It goes into our year shit.
I
So,
was
Yeah.
saying, like, this is it.
you know what I'm saying? Go.
Into the end of the year. I do not like the
Go
shit
ahead.
after
Go
the
ahead.
day.
I don't like nobody to ask me, did you miss me?
Did you miss me?
I don't even know what to say to be nice.
Hey, Barney.
Because I want to be like, no, I've been working. I got other shit on my mind. I text you. Like, whoa.
I mean, I think that
What's a good one that I can get away with? That it don't seem rude.
I think-
because
but
I
think
get
the
real
person-
rude after
But I think a person that asks that, I don't want to say they're a needy person or whatever.
they need.
Oh, I'm not trying to say that. But
I mean, they probably are.
they probably are, but I
They
think
are
that
needy.
probably
And it's okay.
there's a person that needs that type of validation or whatever to be like, hey, I wonder if she's thinking about me, whatever.
I
So,
text you.
But see, and y'all may just, like I said, y'all may just not match in that way because you texting is your acknowledging.
Yeah,
You
I
could
don't
be
know
like-
tell somebody
you
I
could
miss
be
them all the time.
You could be texting like, nah, this bitch got me fucked up. That was your text for the day.
And that mean, if I ever tell you a bitch got me fucked up at work, we here. We here.
Right, but I'm saying that like for you, that was your reaching
I
out.
miss you.
Yeah, that was your I miss you. But not everybody gonna be like that.
Like
That counts.
I said, that bitch got me fucked up. Oh, damn, let me tell you what happened. Kind of thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you're reaching out to that person because you want to talk to them and let them know what's going on in your
That's
life. whatever.
real.
Some people, that's enough.
Yeah, I don't tell everybody what's going on. You might even not know where I work or if where I live, stuff like that.
But like I said, for you, that's it. That's your I miss you text.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For them, they may actually want you to say,
So
hey,
verbalize
I thought
it.
about
Every
you today.
day.
Not every day.
That's
but
what it
maybe
seems.
regularly. Like, I mean, especially, I wouldn't expect that I miss you if I just talked to you yesterday. But if I ain't talked to you in like 3 days or some shit and you ain't acknowledged that you miss me, and or I've talked to you every day, but I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, then you're like, you know what, I'm kind of missing you. We need to get together sometime.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's something that you could say.
Who gonna
So,
say that?
You.
Oh, okay.
See, you don't want to say shit like that. And that's good.
He said, okay, who's gonna say that?
Right. You gonna say that.
Oh,
He said, not I.
But that was the thing. Like, so for this whole year, we kind
that's
of
a player move right there. I'm gonna leave that. Thank you.
But this whole year, we kind of discussed a lot of that shit, like that you don't expect men to really want. You know what I'm
I
saying?
never knew that men want that.
And
But
that's
it also lets me know what kind of men I was fucking with before. Though.
that
It's
too.
really fucked up.
But that was part of the reason why we came up with this too, because like when we were shopping ideas and trying to think of titles for the podcast and topics and everything, we were like, one of the main things is that everybody talks about how all this masculinity shit is toxic, and we gotta, men are just, they do so many things that are just toxic to the world and to emotions and to everybody's mental well-being and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how we came up with the name What's the Remedy, because we gotta have some kind of a cure for this. Not everything can be toxic.
Yeah, everything can be toxic, and people like males, whatever, needs to say what's on their mind, their feelings, whatever, because it helps them as individuals,
Right.
as well as can help you in your relationship with, the people that you deal with on a regular basis.
It's cathartic.
Do men sit and listen to sad songs and cry?
I have before.
I mean, not everybody cries, because not everybody's
Maybe not cry,
But
sad
listen to
I have
songs.
songs, yeah.
What's your sad song?
When I went through like a bad breakup or something like that, I know one go-to was Boys to Men, doing just fine.
Oh, that's a sad ass song. That's a sad.
Because it's a sad song, but then they got the parts in there like you just like, yeah, fuck her. I ain't
Yeah.
gotta do her.
Yeah.
I don't need you in my life. You goddamn right I don't need you in my life.
I think whenever I've been like in a sad mood or depressed kind of mood, I would just go to like a neo soul playlist, like
Oh,
Best person for that, Babyface.
Babyface,
Oh, he got a
like
lot
some
of-
Jill Scott and some Music Soul Child. Just mix
Yeah.
it up. I like it'd be like slower music, but then not necessarily depressing, because I don't need my mood to be brought down more.
I'm a thug. So
Yeah.
we're gonna hit that zero real quick.
No,
I hate you.
no. Favorite song like that when I'm sad, when I'm just in the mood, whatever. 0, 1 D.
1D.
One
1D
D.
is good.
1D. Even
Just be in 1D.
Yeah.
Y'all
Oh,
niggas. You don't
have to fuck
And then-
with me.
And then the poet like it crunch my, if you know a bitch ass nigga, put up your hand. I know that nigga.
Preach.
Yeah.
listened to that before. I was like, you old bitch ass nigga.
And in that verse, in the verse when he said, I don't need no, he said, I don't need no friend, I don't need no broad. Only thing I need is the help of the good Lord. I'm like, yeah, I'm to say that shit.
You see? Preaching.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so like I mean, like I said, men go through the whole roller coaster of emotions. We be sad, we be mad, we be happy. Like I mean, I think that we don't show it as well, and that's kind of what this show is supposed to bring out. So I'm gonna ask you this before we because we deep. But what do y'all want or expect for the coming year for this show?
Oh, I want more guests. I really want more guests.
Why?
Because I love when people come on here and they tell, like, whatever they do, or it just brings a good energy sometimes. They have other people's opinions. Yeah, I like to hear other people's opinions.
Yeah.
Especially other women. My shit kind of...
Yeah, you off. You
I can't speak for all women. I've been through some shit.
You can't speak for any. Because you
I'm a different.
Well, like I say, going forward, that's going to change. We got a lot of women gets kind of lined up.
Yay!
And stuff like that. By a lot of...
Don't discriminate.
Huh? No, they ain't discriminate. We got a lot of women that's in this field of podcasting and stuff like that.
Awesome.
So.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, that too. Want to network more.
That's what I was gonna say. That's one of the big things I want to do is like network more with podcasts and with just creative people in general in the city.
Yeah.
Especially in the city because like I'm really not as concerned with things outside of Houston just because we deal so much inside of Houston. And I like
such a large city anyway.
Right.
So you got so many different kind of vibes, people, this and that. So.
Yeah. So I mean, like what I was saying, we got stuff lined up with other podcasters and things like that. And I really like that because, for one thing, I like to argue. I like to have discussions and stuff. So I wouldn't mind,
So you
bringing
like
more
to
people
argue.
on. I like debate about, especially topics. I want to talk about things like, abortion, things that really people really have strong feelings about.
That's true. They're different than yours. They're
Right,
not just
different
gonna
than
agree. Yeah.
Because I was just
I think men
today.
should be on birth control.
We could discuss that too. One of the things, and I'm gonna get to it because I'm actually gonna do a woosah today. But that's what I was gonna say for the coming year. I really want to dive into more topics, and I want we're gonna switch up the modality. Is that the word, modality? I guess it's modality.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
Yeah.
You need to keep it going.
Yeah, but the way that we do just the topics in general. One week we probably have Ashley just carry everything, and she get to pick all the stuff we talk about.
Oh,
we'll
wow.
just have an Ashley episode every once in a while.
So
Because Ashley got a lot of stuff that she thinks
it's all pinned up in here somewhere.
Yeah, we got to get it out. So we're going to do that. We're going to have Wash one. We're going to get the guests to come on and talk about whatever the guests want to do. And I want to do more of that.
Yeah.
So that the topics come from all over the place. And what we can do is, and this is just kind of my vision going forward, is that not only can we discuss them in the way that we've done it, because actually what I have liked about the past years, we started to have more structure. Mm-hmm. We actually came up with segments and all that kind of stuff. And I want to be able to do that same structure, but then coming from off the wall topics. And then I can try to bring it back into mental health or, toxic masculinity and all the things that we're supposed to talk about, but I want it to be random ass topics.
Right.
I was walking in, this lady tripped me, and go, okay, so let's explore that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You whooped that bitch?
How did you feel?
How did you feel?
How did you feel when you feel?
And we could just have straight therapy sessions with people that come by or something like that.
That would be great.
If they want it that way, because I'm not going to force anybody to do that kind of stuff. But
I'm forcing folks.
Nah, you
Okay, never mind. I'm not.
Damn, be rabbit, calm down.
She got this hoodie on.
It's cold out here. It's cold in
It
here.
is cold in Houston.
Yeah, it's a little chill.
Nah, but like I said, I want all those things to happen going forward. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff lined up as far as more guests, kind of how we do our formats, better of audio visual quality going forward.
We mixing it up.
Yeah, we're gonna mixing it up with we got. I'm saying talk to some people, promotional stuff, photo shoots, networking.
Yeah, we're gonna get some more studio time.
Yeah, we're gonna move to different studio type thing too. I'm saying do this podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm saying just little things off the wall that at the end of the day we can look back at this time next year and be like, okay, what's phase 3 gonna be like?
Right, because I feel in this first phase, this first year, we did a lot of building of because we both Like, because me and Wash came into this knowing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Like we happened to run across like these mics and computer programs, and even like we bought the wrong board the first time.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Chapman. You know what I'm saying?
And
Big Chris.
He had to come in the first few episodes and help us out to you know, so and like shit, I watched some YouTube videos on how to do sound mixing and that kind of stuff, and
Look at God.
yeah, so like we came into this completely blind for like a whole year. So I think as we go forward, we're gonna keep the consistency, but also try to grow and, you know, incorporate more dialogue with outside people. You know what I'm saying? Get more people in that we can argue with, or at least I can argue with. I like arguing.
If you're gonna have a conversation, you are never gonna argue with us.
Well, not argue. Okay, let me not use the word argue. I want to have a discussion.
Yeah.
I want to have a discussion about differing opinions.
Yeah, can I say my thing is say I want all that to happen. I also want with us networking and doing different things, and I got some things coming down the line too. I've been talking to some people, but like I said, cross promotion. Like us as three people, whatever, we're doing different things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not always together, but branching out. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Ashley's going on this show this week. Jeremy's going on this show this week, whatever case may be. And we bringing stuff back and bringing guests forward. So there's a lot of cross promotion type things.
Yeah.
That at the end of the day, what's the remedy? This is for us three. This is our baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is where everything stems from. But like I said, we all doing what we doing other projects, whatever case may be. It just helps us to grow what we started here a year ago.
And we can branch it out and do what we need to do.
Yeah.
And even if we grow to, you know what I'm saying, if we can grow, and like I said, as we get more people in and involved, we get more guests. But not only that, but like people, if I can find somebody to like actually do like engineering and editing, so I don't have to do the shit, that would be great too. Yeah, because I don't, you know, this shit is tedious sometimes.
Yeah, somebody do that.
Yeah, bless y'all heart. Y'all do a lot of stuff. I kind of sit back and be like, I'm here.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that should be one of the things I should work on. Like, Lord.
You know what we can do is, so that you could feel like you just do something, then like you could like come up with all the topics.
Say what?
You could be the one that comes up with the topics.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you don't like that either?
I mean, no.
But see, that's my thing too. Like I say, as of right now, like I said, when we do stuff, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, I handle a lot of like the visual stuff, the stuff with IG, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Jeremy does a lot of the editing things, whatever, stuff with iTunes, stuff like that, putting stuff up, mixing and everything. When it comes to you,
I'm here.
but see, you like to say that, right? That you just here, right?
I'm here.
But you do more than that.
I'm here.
Like,
I
But
made
you a
it.
promotion and everything yourself.
But your promotion within yourself. But honestly, if you weren't here, I really don't know if we would be still doing this.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all would.
Nah, I really don't.
No, because like we needed another dynamic.
Yeah.
And like you come in with, I mean, you make a lot of jokes, but
Yeah.
like it
But I'm
eases us
serious.
into
Some of them
things.
jokes. I'm just.
I know you very serious.
What like I say, when you talk about one time, talking about like you being naive, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You might be naive about a lot of different
Like,
subjects.
yeah,
When it comes
some
to
people's naive to shit. Y'all just
Well,
scared to say that.
well, that's my whole point.
I'm going to ask
You know what I'm saying?
goddamn
You're
questions.
not scared to ask a lot of questions.
Like,
whatever
y'all
it is.
sit back and look stupid
And I
if
feel,
you want to.
and I feel when what you provide, not only just not being just a female, whatever, you provide that other aspect of asking certain questions that need to be, that people that's watching this or listening to this have those same kind of questions or feelings about certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Like your voice speaks for the listener pretty much.
Yeah.
In this conversation.
I appreciate that. You know, sometimes.
I know that within the show you do a lot. Like I thought you just wanted something outside the show. I want you to do outside the show.
Yeah.
I sometimes feel like y'all got me dancing. I feel like I'm a monkey and shit.
Well,
We like,
I'll get you some little symbols.
don't play with me, niggas.
but like I'm saying, like if we go back to like over this year, whatever case may be, like you David Ruffin, and we kind of did some
Nah,
takes.
ain't that.
No, this is all of us, whatever case may be. But I'm saying this. Why, like I say,
Y'all have taught me a lot about.
you
Maybe I'm really mean to males a little bit more. I
No,
really don't think y'all have no. I've learned a lot. Y'all got feelings.
No, but we know that you're learning, and we know that, like, I know me and Watch know that we can contribute things to the conversation.
Yeah.
But the thing is, people like you.
Yes.
So it's like
Well, thank
they
you for
come
like.
see
They also
David
don't.
Ruffin in
They
the
don't,
Temptations.
also don't like my ass, but that's cool too.
Well,
Get off
either
my
way,
damn page.
That's the hateful men that don't like you.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, that's how you
Come back.
Yeah,
Listen
but-
to more.
Yeah, but like I say, when I talk to certain females that listen to this, right? And they be like, man, y'all do a good job and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, how you doing this and stuff like that? And Jeremy really be, you know what I'm saying, breaking shit down, whatever.
Yeah.
Ashley is funny and shit.
Yeah.
Ashley be asking the right questions.
Jerry breaks
and,
it down,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's blacks.
But you keep the conversation going. So because like you said,
I
like
appreciate
you are the listener, like you were the
Yeah,
person.
cause I am
that-
listening as y'all talk. Like as
Yeah.
y'all
And
be
then-
talking, I really be listening.
And then you be saying shit that people really would say. Like because I know the way I explain things, sometimes people got questions. But not everybody gonna ask me questions because I explain very well and I'm very good at what I do.
And I'm gonna keep asking.
But you have a personality where you ain't gonna let me go get away with that. So
Yeah.
that's
You're,
what.
But
you're the listener, and if this
And
is
it
a
works
call-in
here.
show, we got a call-in person right here.
This
Right.
works here. That shit don't work in my job.
Yeah,
That
because you're
shit
not
don't
supposed
work.
to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, now you tell me.
No, you're not supposed to do that at work.
I do that shit at work too. Oh.
Yeah, nah, you gotta have some decorum.
Oh.
What's another word for decorum? Tact.
Yeah.
That's a
My
tact.
daddy told me that one time.
Yeah, people
Okay.
tell me that all the time, and I think I'm pretty damn good at it. I think I'm good at having tact now, at least. I used to not have tact.
I'm good.
Now I
I'm.
have tact. No,
It
you
just-
ain't got no tact.
No.
You ain't got no.
I just shut the fuck up. Good. That's better.
Yeah, but well, like I said, like I say, the dynamic that we have, there's been too many people that I've talked to that be like, hey, y'all dynamic works
Yeah.
I believe
and
so.
stuff like that. So
Y'all the best.
It's wonderful.
yeah, it really is.
Thanks. That's an air.
Not hug
Yeah.
yourself.
Anywho, but yeah, so going forward now, we're gonna keep working, we're gonna keep getting better. We're gonna keep finding new things new people to talk to, new things to work on.
I really like to bring a pastor on.
That I do too. I
I
actually
really do
want
want
to
to bring a
too.
pastor. I know.
Because I had a lot of questions. I think we had an episode where we talked about some Bible stuff. And
Yeah.
I was like, I wish
We was talking about the movie.
So, any pastors out
The movie
there?
with the dude from
Oh,
12 Years a
Yeah,
Slave.
yeah. Any pastors out there?
about,
Come on
not
down.
Come Sunday.
Dollar, but he's a famous dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it was his story of how he went away from the church and everything. I did
Yeah.
want to have a pastor on for that one, but yeah, no, we need to get. I'm gonna try to get maybe not a pastor, but somebody that is
Religious, like
very
in the
religious.
church.
Like we can find somebody real religious.
'Cause I just
we can
watched
do
this show on Netflix called the hated. She was the most hated woman in America or something. In the world, she's the one that got rid of praying in the schools. Y'all gotta watch that.
Okay, now I haven't watched it.
Man, I really felt she's an atheist, but I really felt some of the stuff why she was like. But
I mean, I
she's
feel
not
a
crazy,
lot
too.
of people don't, why they feel that way, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But it's a conversation that needs to be had. So
Yeah.
I think that is something that I want to work on.
I believe in Jesus.
I want to have a pastor on.
Yeah.
I want to have like a stripper on. I want to have somebody.
Me too.
from
I thought
all
about
walks.
that. I thought about that today.
Yeah.
Because I'm really thinking about, fuck this job.
Because Ashley, you gonna start stripping. That's why you been working out so hard.
I'm
You
ready.
You can be ready for the pole.
Right. I'm not taking off no clothes though.
She's like, now, yeah.
That's not. I'm coming out to like Otis Redding songs. I'm not there for your young
Oh,
niggas.
you going
I'm there
to
for the old
You
niggas.
sit on dock of the bay.
Sitting on the top of the bay, watching
You
the
go-
That's how you be
tide.
body rolling.
That's all Daddy want.
Niggas be going to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's my set gonna be done?
Yeah. Who's next on stage?
I'll turn to
Oh, yeah.
Albert. What?
Yeah.
I just want the old man.
Ashley Ray.
Don't you put
Ashley Ray.
not my real name. Gonna be Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Cinnamon, get your dollars ready.
Get your dollars ready.
I'm gonna wear a whole one piece
Tip out.
with a tutu and a sailor hat.
Cinnamon's coming to the stage. Save your dollars. Save your dollars.
Hey, you're old strip. They be like Shirley. Come to the stage.
Shirley. Hey.
Go ahead and save your money. There's
You
another
don't
one coming up.
discriminate.
Hey,
You do
let me
not
say-
discriminate.
listen.
I ain't here for y'all young niggas. I'm here
They
for
say,
y'all
next on
cats.
stage, Shirley, we have $2 drinks at the bar. So
Yeah.
go to the bar.
If you want
Really
it,
though?
Get your bar visiting.
Nah, they won't give me the main stage. They're gonna have me in the
Girls,
back.
tip out, tip out.
They're gonna give me the backstage.
Diamond, be ready.
Like, fuck y'all.
You ready?
Whatever.
You on next.
That's messed up.
Diamond music chick.
But anywho, man, we're gonna get out of here. Like, no, real quick, the Woosah segment. I wanted to add a Woosah segment in here, even though like it's kind of like off the cuff episode.
Mm-hmm.
But I was reading something the other day. Oh no, I watched a video on Facebook, and I actually want to have an episode about this too. But I just wanted to discuss this because a lot of our Woosahs have been about communication.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I was watching a video on Facebook the other day, and it was about this grandfather that was explaining to his grandson about him dying because he had stage 4 cancer.
I never heard that.
And he was talking to the grandson about it, and he was like, you know, how do you feel about, you know, what are you gonna miss about me, that kind of stuff.
Aww.
Like, he was really sad.
It's like a 40. How old was the grandson?
He was like probably like 9
Oh.
9 to 10 years old.
Excuse me.
And so, like, I just wanted to bring it up as a Woosah just because, like I said, in Woosah's past, we've been talking about having communication in your relationships and, you know, communicating your feelings to people and making sure that you have open lines of communication with people mentally and everything. But one of the things that people tend to not talk about is taboo things. Things that are taboo, like death.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to talk about, you know, like one day I'm going to die. And, you know, you don't want to tell your kid or your grandkids, you know, I mean, I'm not going to be here forever. So within the next 10 to 20 years, I may not be here anymore.
Yeah.
And so, like, nobody really wants to have that conversation, but especially people that have things like you said, stage 4 cancer means he could die soon.
That's like terminal.
Yeah, it's terminal. He there's no fighting. He's probably gonna die real soon. And so, like, nobody really wants to have that conversation, or nobody wants to talk about that kind of stuff. But I think that it helps with the transition for people going through the grieving process.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna make it easy. I mean, because nothing's gonna make it easy because it's death. But I think that it's important to communicate with people. Hey, let's talk about this together before I'm gone. Especially if it's somebody you're close to, because I know a lot of people have lost grandparents and lost, you know, people close to them. Like, oh, I love my grandmother. She helped raise me. Like, even if they had their parents and they're like, their grandmother had always been around, and they may be like 20 years old, grandmother be 80 something and dying, but they've never discussed that with them. And so, like, when their grandmother passes, they don't know how to handle it. But imagine how much better they feel. It's like we had a conversation beforehand. You know what I'm saying? We had time to talk. You know what I'm saying? I got some closure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna make you feel better because you're still gonna be hurt when they die.
But at least you know,
Right.
like, we had this talk.
Or even something like final arrangements.
Yeah.
Like, people hate talking about that kind of stuff, but like, what do you want to happen at your funeral? Do you want to be cremated?
I want to be cremated and have little bottles, little necklace bottles, and give out to y'all. Shut up.
You
And
can-
then back that thing up for the 99. What's up?
Wait, first of all, do you think people gonna want to wear that necklace?
Yes, it's me, y'all.
Okay, because you know they have those things where like you can be turned into jewelry. They have things where your
Oh my
ashes can
God.
be planted into a tree.
I would love to be turned into some jewelry.
Like they turn your ashes and like they compress them and turn them into jewelry.
I don't want to
and
be
stuff.
in a box, buried underneath the ground. I'm good.
Yeah, because and like I said, I want to have like a full episode about this.
Oh,
one
maybe
day,
a
but
tree. Yeah, a tree. Pretty nice.
a tree. Yeah, you can be a part of a tree.
Mhm.
But she's like, you know, a tree. You want a tree? Yeah, we want a tree.
Chop your ass out.
oh.
They kill me again.
No, but
God damn it.
no, but like okay, so for example, Prince has said something about I forgot what he said. Oh, he said he never wanted to be reincarnated in any type of way.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be a hologram. He
Yeah, but they hologrammed him.
They did because people do shit after you die
Yup.
because you ain't there. But if you have loved ones that are actually going to look out for you, you can make requests before you die and be like, hey, there was somebody that died, like a famous person died, and there were certain people that they didn't want to invite into their funeral, and they made that known before they died. You know what I'm saying? Like there's things like funeral
That
arrangements.
was John McCain shit.
Yeah, John McCain. that's what it
He
was.
told you want Donald Trump at his
Trump.
funeral.
So like those types of things, like nobody wants to discuss because nobody wants to talk about death. But I think death is one of those things you just talk about.
I
Same
want
thing
it
with
to be.
sex.
I want it to be a joyful, like, have fun.
Yeah.
You know,
You want second line and shit.
second line that shit. I ain't go out like no punk. Let's go. Do, 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 do. That's how I go? No?
You're
Okay.
close.
I was like, you sound like you're trying to get the right song.
You're close to do what you want. You're close to it.
Well, play that back that thing up. I'm not.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
we'll,
right.
we'll stick to juvenile.
You know,
We'll just stick to juvenile.
and just have fun about it.
But no, but yeah, so I just think that for the Wu side, it's just I think that you should communicate everything to everybody.
I wish my
I think
dad
that
did.
open line of communication like
He
that.
did not.
Yeah,
I
like,
think he knew. He did not.
My dad didn't know he was dying. He had a random heart attack and died. But the most recent funeral I went to, like, he knew he was dying. He had cancer.
And he just said everything out.
I mean, they discussed things. I mean, not completely openly, but one of the things was like, because I call him my little cousin, the dude that whose father passed.
Mm-hmm.
Like my brother had talked to him, and he was like, make sure you spend time and talk to your dad and stuff, because he's kind of dying. You know what I'm saying? So at least in that time, he did say, I did appreciate that I actually got to have a few conversations with him in the last final days before he passed. Mm-hmm. And I think that everybody should have that discussion, whether somebody's dying or not. Just like, how do you feel? Like, how would you want? Because it kind of puts an ease on your spirit to know that we're living our life the way that they would expect, or that you're doing things for them that they would expect for you to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, after I die, I want you to not think about what I'm doing. I want you to move to where you want to move. Because some people be like, well, I'm going to stay in this house because that's what my daddy would want. And, he may not have really wanted that. You never asked him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think having that discussion is important and just really getting everything ironed out.
Yeah, I think if you have kids or whatever, especially if they have high school age, whatever, or going like to be like 18, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I think all parents should have that kind of conversation, just the initial conversation, about stuff, because anything can happen at any moment. Yeah. Right. Like say you get sick, like I say, cancer kind of be as a slow thing. You can go fast along, but like say having a heart attack or something happened, a car accident. Yeah, I was thinking it's like that. You can be taken out real quick, and you don't have that conversation to really prepare the people that you're leaving behind.
Don't y'all let them put no ugly wig on me. Don't y'all let that shit happen. I promise to God, I'll wake the fuck up. I'm like, this shit is not what I want.
That's another thing too.
I don't want to be all pale.
People don't talk about like going to the right funeral home and have your loved ones look like they used to look. Right. Because some people really be fucking people up.
They be fucking people up sometimes.
Yeah, like they don't look nothing like they used to look. I understand people that die and they die from like, long-term cancer fight, so their body changes and stuff like that. But it be people that died like freakishly, and so they just die, and then like so they should still pretty much look the same. Mm-hmm. But then you get to the funeral, like
wrong color, the wrong color and everything and shit like that.
Don't y'all let nobody fuck me up. Get the right wig.
But mainly
write that shit down. No,
but mainly what I'm saying, like as far as like even my dad died, he didn't have no wheel because like I said, he had a heart attack out of nowhere. Yeah. So he didn't have no wheel, and so like you need to have your wheel set up. You need to, and outside of the wheel, you need to discuss with people, what's going to be in the will. So it's not like the will reading is like when everybody finds out, oh shit, like, this nigga really didn't fuck with me? That's what's up. Yeah. Like, tell them now, be like, hey bro, when I die, you ain't getting shit.
I seen that shit before. Like I was like, damn, that really separates families real quick.
Well, yeah, because everybody starts hovering around like buzzards and shit. Like,
dog. When my dad passed, I was like, who the fuck is this at the door?
They said, hey, so who's gonna drive that car with
basically,
like
y'all,
when my daddy passed,
y'all gonna keep his clothes? I was like, you got me fucked up. Yeah, I was real like
it was disputes about where his funeral was supposed to be and like stuff like that. Like he'd been living in Texas for 30 something years, but he was born in Florida.
So why he can't stay here?
Like we not gonna fly about, what it's gonna
cost. Yeah.
And that's the other thing. So people don't talk to each other about funerals. So nobody talks about how much that shit costs. What you actually have to do. Like call in the people that you need to call. Like what if you the one that finds the body?
Life insurance.
But yeah, like I said, we didn't have like a whole episode over death. But I just wanted to make sure that we said in the Woo Shot later to make sure you have open communication because I think that's good for people's mental health. Not only the mental health of the person that is being left behind after you die, but it's good for your mental health as you're now at ease because you think, okay, my family understands everything I need, so you're not on your deathbed worried about what's going to happen after you die. Like you talk to them, everything's good, everything's clear. So. But later on, we'll have a good conversation about that. We'll have a full episode. Hopefully, we can get somebody on, like a funeral director or something. That'd be good. Or somebody else that deals with death on a regular basis. Somebody works in a hospital.
I'm about to say, it was still,
who's that?
It was loud.
Oh, yeah. They take care of everybody.
Or a person working in a hospice. That'd be good. That'd be, somebody that deals with people because the hospice, a lot of people die all the time.
Yeah, I know a couple.
And you get to see the families come in. And, yeah. But we'll get to it, man. But like I said, this year coming up, we're gonna make some big changes. We're gonna try to get some more guests. We're gonna get more people on. So if you want to reach out to us and let us know.
Sponsorships.
Oh yeah, we get
that'd be great.
yeah, like if y'all have a product, we would be glad to put the product out.
Especially
and it ain't gonna-
food.
We'll give you a good package. Like, it's not like it's gonna cost you a bunch of money. We just want to promote. I like because when we started this shit, the first few episodes, we were promoting businesses that we went to, like that were giving us shit.
Nothing.
Like we were just promoting people because they're like, hey, I ran across this thing, I ran across this product. We should, y'all should try it out. Blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
We would like to, keep doing that. We would like to keep promoting people, but we would like to get people to promote us too. So
That would be great.
let's work together, black people. Let's work together. All right.
Let's
Anybody got anything before we get up out of here?
Go vote.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, vote.
I need to go. I hate that the polls close at 4:30.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it was
seen
from like
that.
8 to 4:30.
I was like, you, yeah.
They said like next week you're supposed to go till 7.
Yeah.
Because early voting started yesterday and goes all the way until November 2nd.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll get there.
I'm gonna be there.
All right. Yeah,
I ain't gonna tell y'all who I'm voting for though.
No, that's it.
I'm gonna tell you.
Who you voting for?
Let's turn Texas blue.
Yeah.
What? That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I know it's not. I'm hoping it is though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my part
Do
Might
your
to get my
part.
nigga Vito.
I'm gonna say
Vito.
might not do it.
Vito, stop texting me. You got my
Oh,
vote.
I can't wait till you
Damn.
stop.
I've never gotten those text messages. Everybody keeps
What?
talking about it. I never
Man,
get
my
those text
mom. I guess my mama name is on the text. I get double the shit.
I get mine, I get my mom, I get my dad's.
Oh
all
my
my
messages. I
god.
must not be.
Vito.
I know I'm registered.
They don't roar.
Stop
Texting me. You got the vote. Damn.
Hey, they trying to get it. They trying to get it.
Hey, play. They text you every day.
Yeah, no, I ain't got it yet.
So-
But I'm gonna go out and vote though.
I text back. Stop.
What?
Yeah, this is from regular people numbers. So,
You know.
so
Stop,
anyway.
Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let's get out of here, bro.
All right. Well, that's it. We hope hope you have laughed a little, learned a lot. We hope we have helped you, find a remedy whatever's troubling you.
Yeah.
It's been a year. It's gonna get
I'm
better.
gonna come up with some shit. Hope you don't choke nobody.
Really?
Never mind.
No.
All right. Bye.
This is what's the remedy podcast. We are.
Yeah, we out of here, man.